Okay. So, as per the title of the stream, we're upgrading Eddie today. Now, there's two ways I could theoretically do that, although one of the ways it seems might be slightly bugged. See, suppose I got a mod that supposedly lets me upgrade existing vehicles, but I don't see where I can do that. Supposedly there's supposed to just be an upgrade button, but I'm not seeing it. But that's fine, because that wasn't really the plan. That was something I got in case the plan falls through. The plan... We're making this battle tank wreck into a battle tank. So, let's find out what parts we need. Although, wait a minute. Is this a tier 3 vehicle? That would be why I can't upgrade it. You can only upgrade tier 1 and 2 vehicles. Oh. That's why. Okay, we can't upgrade this. You can only upgrade tier 1 and tier 2. Oh well. We could always make a tier 2 vehicle just to upgrade it with some fun stuff. But yeah. We're getting a tank. Because why not? It's not going to be as good for vehicular manslaughter in the normal sense, but more in the shooting them with a giant cannon sense. Which I'd say is almost as fun. But first we need to get the parts to repair it, and we don't even know what those parts are until someone goes over there and touches it. Gary, what are you doing? Oh. There's a single piece of steel for you to grab, I guess. So we need to wait for either Sherry or Barry to wake up so they can go start working on it. Oh, Sherry will finish first. Come on, Sherry. Wake up. Eat your food, and then we will go check what we need to make Eddie Mark II. Okay, cool. An ancient complex. I don't really care about any of those. Okay, so we're missing 2 engine blocks, 2 alternators, 4 exhausts, 10 suspensions, 13 wheels, obviously a lot of steel, 20 components, yikes, 2 fuel tanks, 2 transmissions, and 4 radiators. That's expensive as hell. But we're going to work on it. That might take all of the stream today. Hopefully it won't, though. So I'll start from the bottom. 4 radiators and 2 transmissions. I remembered, didn't we need 13 wheels? No, that's... Yeah, 101 wheels, actually. Very large. 2 fuel tanks and, yeah, 13. So 2 fuel tanks and 10 suspension. There we go. And then lastly, we need 4 exhausts and then 2 alternators and engines. Okay, once all of that is finished, it'll just be a matter of getting, like, components and shit like that if we don't have enough, but we have 183, so I'd like to think we will. And we should have enough steel as well. So now it's just a matter of waiting for people to craft. Oh, and Gary and Sherry are getting married as a celebration. We're not getting a Balloons 24-hour stream, no matter what you ask for. I'm not doing that. I don't have 24 hours to just do that. Believe it or not, I do not enjoy Balloons enough to say I'm going to set aside my plans for 24 hours straight to play it. Okay, so Gary and Sherry now sleep together, which is nice. I guess we'll put Barry up here. There we go. In the old room, so that way the children's wing, I guess is what we can call the left side. Since that's the only area, or the only person on the left side is Sari. I am doing pretty well. My cold is getting, well, I say my cold. It's not really a cold as much as it's just post-COVID symptoms, because I always get long COVID whenever I get COVID. They're getting better. I still have, like, a slight cough, and I still, you know, am not ideal, but... Oh, this from last time. But I am feeling a good bit better, is what I was going to say. I don't think I can handle this. Look at the sheer amount of mechanoids they want to send me. How would I deal with this? Like, it'd be great to be able to get, not really this Zeus Hammer. The Zeus Hammer kind of sucks. It'd be nice to be able to get all these tech prints, right? Because those are worth a lot. But how would I take it out? Like, I don't think I can. I'm still in, like, Roman attire in terms of armor, so I'm gonna have to say no. I don't think I can beat mechanoids of that strength. If I had, like, an orbital beam targeter, I would do it. Or an orbital bombardment targeter, which would be even better. But without one of those, there's no way. Well, we're done making radiators. That means the scroll wheel is no longer necessary. I mean, it's still there, but I can see all of it on one screen at least. Okay. Now, I've actually been playing... Oh, industrial generators. Let's get the compound bow, because that... I mean, no, we'll get the modern furniture for now. As I was saying, I've been playing some Rimworld in my own single-player playthrough lately, where I've been doing a heavily modded and slightly cheated to make it work playthrough. And I say slightly cheated because there's no way, even with mods that I can find, to do what I wanted to do. So what I did was I made a map that is entirely mountain. It's an impassable terrain mod that allowed me to at least live in an impassable terrain, but then I also filled in the few areas that were open air with even more mountain, which makes me completely immune to mortar fire, like 100% everywhere on the map. But it also means nothing can show up and there's no daylight. The no daylight is the worst thing, because I did have to open up a little area so that I could at least leave the home. So there is like a little area where you can come in from the side, but like, yeah, it was a test for a potential future playthrough on stream, and I'm just gonna say right now, it didn't work out. Cool concept, but if I'm gonna do that, I think I'm just gonna do a mountainous base and not entirely totally underground. Give her a weapon. She doesn't need a weapon. If we give her a weapon, it increases the chances that the AI will target her, because normally if a child doesn't have a weapon, they do not get targeted. The enemy avoids attacking children that are unarmed. I don't, but the enemy does. I'd really rather not give her one and then have that get her killed. That's more of a safety precaution than anything. Now, last time she hit 7 years old. I've also been looking into how the aging works in this game a little bit more. I finally decided to teach myself, and wow, I'm not gonna lie, it does not seem worth it. It's strong being able to have a catered to your tastes colonist, but the fact that, like, without save scumming, it's still really RNG heavy. And the fact that you can get really bad traits to choose from, because in my own playthrough, I also decided to test growing up children using, like, cheats to give them growth tier 8 every time, and aging them up automatically and stuff like that, just to test it out. The amount of times I had to reload a save just because it was like, hey, this person had an amazing childhood, right? You know, they learned everything they could hope to learn. They had the best childhood you could ever imagine. So, are they a drunk? Are they depressive? Are they world-weary? Or are they a gourmand, which is arguably the worst of those four? And it's just like, what the fuck? I'd rather not give them a trait at that point. Which sometimes it also offers no trait as an option, which I think is actually insulting. That should just be an option no matter what. that should be the extra tacked on option where you can always select none. But instead it's like, oh, sometimes we'll take away one of your choices. What? Here's more components, by the way. 40 components, that's expensive, but that's quite nice. I'm low on regular medicine and Glitter World medicine, so I'll buy that as well. I've got enough herbal meds. I take advanced components when I have them. They're always useful to get. I don't need any genomes. You can take these tempo boosters. I have no idea where I got them from. I've got an extra couple lungs and an extra kidney. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice amount of components. Oh, look at that. My compliments to the chef. That is more components than I know what to do with. Can someone actually haul them? Sari, can you? Yeah, thank you. So, how's the battle tank going? We have not put any of the parts into it yet. Okay. We've just been building them and leaving them in storage, I guess. Oh well. I wish this area here wasn't muddy because I want to have a bit long. Oh, you know what? It's not muddy. That's rich soil. I'm just stupid. Okay, let's do asphalt though. I've been meaning to upgrade to asphalt. Safeguarding a Baron, I don't have a room for that, and I'm pretty sure that none of these rewards are worth it. Oh, hang on a moment, hang on. I don't want to accept it, but did I read that right? 852 gold! Yes, you are. You are getting a massive upgrade once we eventually finish crafting all this shit. It is taking a while to craft it, and we haven't even gotten to the 10 car suspensions yet. We just finally finished all the wheels. I do think we're going to have multiple eddies for different, like, situations. Also, Last, why do you want to get fought? What happened? Or are you just saying that because you're in the mood to fight someone? Need some more good sculptures or better. I mean, fair. Oh, good. Breaching mechs. Can I just ask, what was the point in me building this wall? I built this giant wall around my base so that I would have a way for people to be funneled to specific locations. And then every fucking raid, every single one, they're just tunneling through the walls. Ever since I built this wall, it's just been tunnel through the walls. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if we can beat them. And they're probably going to destroy Eddie. I also really don't feel like dealing with more tunnelers. So I'm just gonna, and they're gone. I really just didn't want to deal with reloading a save 30 times until I finally figured out how to beat them. Especially because I'm pretty sure we couldn't have gotten to you in time to actually hit them. So we couldn't have even done the vehicular manslaughter, because they spawn in the one corner of the map that we can't actually get to before they'll get to it, and they'll tunnel through the wall way too fast. So yeah, that was, we're just starting off today with cheating, at this point. I don't even care. I don't give a shit. We cheat in this place, okay? I don't care. We cheat to have fun. This is a game about having fun, like most video games. Also, why do we have a scorpion turret? Yeah, Last, what's up? I approve cheating in video games that are single player because the entire point of single player video games is to have fun. And if the way you have fun is by cheating, then go for it. I do not approve when it is in a situation where it affects another person. I knew you would. Thankfully, I VOD all of my streams, specifically so that if something like that happens, I can post the full clip. If need be. A little asphalt driveway is coming along nicely. I'm still considering using cheats to just make it asphalt completely surrounding my base. I would build it by hand, but you can't build out there for some reason. I feel like you should be able to build flooring out there, just not walls. I understand why you can't build walls, but come on, you should be able to do flooring out there and just replace all the grass and shit like that with it. I mean, come on. That'd be nice. Oh, Eddie, you don't know the half of it. Last loves clipping me out of context. What was the first thing? I know you've done it a couple times, Last. What was the first one you did? I can't remember for the life of me, considering how many fucking times you've done it. Was it me talking about killing orphans, or was that a different one? Well, yeah, Eddie, the animals would still spawn. They would just have nothing to eat, so they'd be malnourished, so they'd crunch more when you hit them, because it'd be right into the bones. Yeah, there it is. I'm sure it was something awful, Last. That's what's important. I know you. You probably clipped me saying something awful. We're almost done crafting these things, by the way. Oh, good, a cold snap. Good. I really wish I just set up in a desert at this point. Oh, my psychoid I was growing. Oh, look at all of it dying. I wanted to make drugs. Now we can't get high on cocaine and drive Eddie around. Damn. Oh, yeah, that... Yeah, that was the first one you clipped me of. Now I remember. Yeah. He likes clipping me out of context. Please take my word for it when I say that was out of context, because I don't want to go searching for the context. Here we go. Once this alternator's done, we're good. There we go. That's all the parts. Now it's just a matter of actually building it. Just gotta haul all those parts over. It's gonna take a little while. Hypothermia, berry. Stay inside the building, please. I can't believe it's already another cold snap. Are you fucking serious? Okay, well... Wow, why do I have so many people forced wearing shit? I need to change my, Oh, whatever. Oh, Sari's sprinting around now. I muted myself? What? Are you serious? Can I not... Am I... Hello, OBS? You say I'm audible. Am I not audible? Hello? Can you hear me now? Did turning it off and on again help, or am I going to have to do something graphic? I meant to say drastic. Oh, fuck you. I trust Eddie when he says I'm not muted, because unlike Last, he doesn't like to troll me. So I'm pretty sure Eddie... yeah, okay. Last is just trolling me. Dinosaur leather parka. That's gotta be worth a lot of money. $300. And $62 shoes. I'm not keeping them because I prefer organ harvesting for my money making, but still. Imagine having a $300 jacket just land outside. You're right, Duca would have agreed, and I still would have been wondering if it was true or not. Sari can't wear it. She's still a child. Until she's 13, she can't put that on. Oh, look! Randy heard me say I prefer organ harvesting to make my money, and Randy said, here you go, organs! It's as simple as that, folks. It is as simple as that. You just gotta tell Randy, my preferred method of money making is organs, and he's like, say no more. You had me at organs. I should allow everything on the map at this point. Hypothermic slowdown. It's only 58 in there. You're fine. Oh, we're working on it. Right now it's just a matter of waiting for them to deliver shit. They're taking time to do it, but they are doing it. See, Barry's bringing over some steel now. There's a lot of, and I mean a lot of steel they need to bring over, so it's taking a while. Oops, I meant to scroll up, not zoom in. Are any of your organs damaged? No. Well, let's go ahead and harvest everything. You can keep 1 kidney and 1 lung, and then keep the 3 things that keep you alive. Have fun, Mary. We have been needing some new extra body parts anyway. I mean, what if my people got injured? Like, we need to keep some on hand. Not just sell all of them. Although it's kind of rare we need extra kidneys. It's kind of rare people lose their kidneys, to be honest. Still more steel needs delivered. My goodness. I could start taking their blood, but I don't have any sanguiphages, and I don't plan on having any. And yet I still have all this sanguiphage blood over here. I'll be honest. I don't know why I'm keeping it. It's really good hemogen. But I don't plan on actually using any hemogen, so I guess I wanted to sell it, and then no one has offered to buy it, so I've just been like, well, I guess I'll keep it. Also, Sherry, what are you doing? Oh, you're going to bed. Tomorrow we start building you. It looks like all the materials have been delivered. We just need to rest for a night so we can work with a nice, good, long rest first. You don't want to accidentally be too tired and make a mistake. You gotta make sure you build Eddie up properly. Barry, you're awake enough. Oh, you want to use a telescope? I've got a better idea. Now, it's called a Marshall right now, but that's because that's the name of the vehicle type. That is a quick bar to fill up. I was expecting it to take a little bit more work than that. I mean, it's still a good bit of work, but quick for an entire damn tank. There we go. Eddie Mark II. It does need more fuel, but now we've got a mounted turret and a main turret. Yeah, what's up, Last? Also, we can paint it. Do we want the same coloration, Eddie? I could give the same one. I'll let you decide that while we refuel. Okay, we'll do the same coloration. I'll check the group chat in 1 second. I need to, let's see it. We did woodland camo. A little bit more green. I'm ever so slightly really bad with colors, so this is gonna turn out looking very different compared to how it was originally. Plus, it's the same pattern on a different shaped vehicle, so it's gonna be a bit different. Okay, a little more blue. There we go. I think that's right. That looks right. Okay, let me check the group chat now. Oh. Are you talking about the clip? Or are you talking about the stone statue? Anyway, yeah, the Medusas are very fun. Okay, hey, Sherry, oh, no, this needs multiple people to drive. Oh, okay. Eddie, Mark II version of you requires multiple drivers. You need a driver, a gunner, and a machine gunner. You need 3 people, I guess, to drive it. Or at least the first person who gets in can't be the driver, so you at least need 2. Okay, here, let's, Jerry... Here, who do we want to get in? Here, you know what, you 2. It's 2 people enough. So 1 wasn't enough, is 2 enough? 2 is enough, okay. You need 2 people. Yeah, this is not going to be hitting any people. This is a bit too slow. So this is not going to be the vehicular type of manslaughter. This will be more the homicide kind of manslaughter. So I have no idea how this works. No ammo loaded. Okay, so it uses steel as ammo. They both use steel as ammo, and we have smoke screen that we can pop. Huh. This looks interesting, but it also looks like way too much shit for me to keep track of. We just bumped her arm. We were pulling into the spot, and she was a little bit too close and bumped her arm. It's fine. Eddie, you gotta remember to prioritize the actual targets. You don't just hit anything in front of you. Yeah, what's up, Last? Oh, he needs to eat first. Do you ever bring anything else? Oh, no. A high psychic drone. Oh, good. That'll make Sherry, who just got hit, happy. I feel like the spoon was still somehow semi-automatic, though, Last. Okay, so we got a tank. This needs reloaded, though. Okay, yeah, they're loading it up with steel. Good. Yeah. We're loading this bad boy up with as much ammo as we can. I think we're gonna need more asphalt up here, so we can have a bigger parking area. Let's see. That should be big enough. Yeah, just because they aren't doesn't mean you don't. So I do think it's also worth it, just for the sake of doing it. We could get a tier 2 vehicle and then upgrade it. So we already have a tank. Maybe an armored personnel? No, that's slow. What's a Wissant? Less efficient, but more effective when traveling away from roads. Yeah, Last, I would do the same thing if I were you. Maybe, is it in basic vehicles? There's a specific thing I want to get. Is it in complex vehicles? I feel like we have to spawn these in just to be able to tell which one is which. There's one that looks like a tractor trailer, and that's the one I'm looking for. But I think there's also one that looks like a school bus. So I'm gonna just oh, cool. The one of the mods doesn't allow that. I don't know. I don't know what they're called. Okay, is it Roadrunner? Okay, yeah, I can't spawn it in then. Damn it. I was hoping to spawn one in just to see what it looks like, because it's not really giving me that good of a view from here. It's just like, oh, what's that? So, you know what? I'll pull it up in the actual mod. I'll look at the mod itself to see. Let's see. I'm just checking it while the game is going. I hope it's not a tier 3. Oh, it's called the Wissant. The Wissant is what I need. But it's actually more for delivering people. Maybe, okay, why don't we go like this? Eddie, you're the one who is basically the vehicle expert in our group. We'll have this Eddie is our, like, generic transport Eddie. We can't upgrade it at all. This is just regular old Eddie, right? This one's, you know, Eddie Mark II. It's the battle tank. If you could pick a type of vehicle to be, like, Mad Max upgraded, you know, get, like, spikes on it or shit like that, or have treads on a fucking, like, sedan, you know, I'm sure you've heard of Mad Max and you've, you know, if not seen it. If you could pick any type of vehicle to get Mad Max, what kind would you want? Would you want, like, a family sedan? Would you want, like, a Ford F-150? Like, what kind of vehicle we thinking? Also, let's move this one out of the way. Because I can do any of those. It's your choice, though. Because there's a lot of options. And we could technically do it to a worse tank. So we could have a worse tank that is upgraded. But I'd rather not just have another tank, because that's kind of dumb. What would be the point in that? Even if it does get Mad Max, I'm pretty sure it's still worse. Also, how's this person doing? All the operations are done. Let's do gas extraction. Jeez, that is a lot of injuries. Oh, we aren't going to get that eye. Oh, no, Mary. No, you ain't. Yeah, I've decided, by the way, now that I've seen how shitty kids are, I'm not gonna have any more Saris. Sari will be the only one. I talked about theoretically replacing my colony with like new and improved children. Now that I see how bad they are unless you save scum, and I don't want to just save scum over and over again, we're not doing that. But I'm still not taking, I'm still not giving her an IUD, because I do have one idea of something to do, but I don't know if we should do it, because I feel like if we're gonna do this, we should do it with prisoners. We could take her eggs, or anyone's eggs, doesn't really matter who, and sperm from any male donor, make embryos, put them into growth vats, grow them into full-grown adults, and then take their organs. Actually, I think you can take organs from kids, so just grow them into a 3-year-old and then take their organs. But it might be better to do that with prisoners. That way, we don't upset my colonists for, you know, killing their kids. You're cloud watching. She needs an operation, and you're cloud watching. But I still will grow Sari up. I still think she's going to turn out pretty good. And maybe I'll change my mind in the future. Wow. Okay, well, how much ammo's in this thing? 250 in each. Well, time to try it out. Who do I want to put in there? Let's see. We need a driver, a gunner, and a machine gunner if we want to make this work well. Oh yeah, it's fully loaded. I say the 3 worst at combat. So, we'll have you be the gunner, you the machine gunner, and you as the driver. Mary would have been used instead of Harry, but, I mean, can't really do that because she's unconscious. Yeah, I know there's no food on board. Are they attacking something? They're attacking my wall. Are you gonna shoot it? Okay, maybe it is pretty good at running over things. Why are you here instead of going through this way? Whatever. Oh, the eddy can't reach this area. We need to dig out more. No! We need to have these fully dug out so Eddie can get through all of them from now on. That sucks. Oh, man. Our first chance at testing out the tank and we don't even get to use it. I mean, I'll be honest, I'd be freaked out too if I was using magic and then some guy showed up in a fucking plane. You have to replace the concrete. Good, we got here in time. Are there any other insects breaking in at other places? Doesn't look like it. Okay, good. You can stop, Barry. Or not. Okay, not ideal amounts of time until they're dead, but we should be fine. Oh, Mary, you're good. You don't have to keep coming. Okay! Thankfully, Black Hive attacks aren't as scary as they can be. I mean, sometimes they're terrifying, but they're not as bad as they could be. There's way worse things they could send as raiding. Like drop pods directly on top of me. That's much worse. Harry is the one who's going to bleed out the fast. Oh. I guess one of them got through. Are there any black hives left? No. They're all dead. No, they're not. Well, that's the last black scarab. So we're probably fine after that. 7 hours. He'll be fine. He'll get there in time to, if not treat himself, get treated. Well, actually, he can't treat himself. He's been ordered not to. I mean, never mind. We'll be fine. Is something happening? Why did it stop time from being frozen? Odd. Very odd. There we go. See, they're fine. Okay. I'm not doing a Chase Deserter quest game, no matter how many times you offer it to me. I'm not doing it. Not yet. In the future, if I decide to do it, I will let you know. Wow, there's still a lot of damage here on Sella. I was hoping to take the other body parts that are still currently damaged, but I was hoping weren't damaged anymore, but I guess not. Some shitty weapons? Yeah, shitty weapons. Oh, Barry, you're our miner. Have you been digging through these like I told you to? No, and now everyone has the flu. Well, Mary, Sherry, and Gary do. You guys need treated. Wait, what's your manipulation? Yeah, that's not ideal. There we go. We'll just do it like that. We'll have Harry be the feeder. Gave her the preach health since she has to treat herself, so she is the lowest quality. And then there's Sella over here who has the flu. I really don't care. Oh, we're not amputating. We're harvesting. Thank you for the nose. You're probably not going to survive this flu. What with the fact that we've taken all of the body parts you would need to be able to have a chance against it. So, you know what? Let's put you out of your misery. What do we think? Brain, liver, or heart? Or, oh, no, never mind. We can take the spine first. Now, what are we thinking? Do we take the brain, the liver, the heart, or a lung or a kidney? I don't think we do a lung or a kidney. That's kind of a waste. I usually take the heart because I'm pretty sure it's worth the most. But let me make 100% sure. I can't make 100% sure. I don't have any way of checking. Whatever. We'll do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Heart it is. Mary. Operate, not feed. Operate. We're not feeding someone we're about to kill. Thank you. There we go. And now the rain will wash away all the blood and viscera. And the autosave will always make me think something's breaking. They broke a door? What assholes? Of all the things they could have done, that's like the most annoying one. Not because it's that bad, but because it's like, why? Oh, your manipulation's up pretty good now. You can turn off tending to yourselves again. Starvation, never mind. It went away right as I pointed it out. We have a bit too many herbal meds in here, and not enough regular meds. If I get rid of that one, can we have Sari go ahead and haul the... Where's the regular meds at? Are we out of them? Do we actually just run out? There's no way, right? Oh, we are. We're just straight up out of regular meds. Oh. Poop. Well, that's not ideal. Anyway, let's take that tank out for a fun little test drive. What's a mission we could... I don't want to do an ancient complex because those are indoors. We need like an outdoor one. It's just... It's... hunting site? Not really. Oh! 91 components. The camp will move on in 30 days. Okay. That was upsetting. Oh well. But you were still able to fly it? Hopefully, we get another component mining site to show up, because I'm kind of upset that because I ignored it originally because I'm like, oh, I don't want to risk my people for that, but I want to test out the tank, and a mining site or a hunting site are ideal, but I don't want anything you get from a hunting or logging site. So that pretty much just leaves the mining sites. I mean, that's probably a good decision to make. Hope your runway turns out well. We could do another fairy. Might be good for Barry in his slightly upset mood. Why is he so upset? Like, I mean, I see that he's hungry. Why did he put himself into that position? Oh, whatever. Let's go ahead and have one. Let's do a fairy. Gotta love authoritarianism. Quote that one out of context. Oh, and now we're allies with Herba. That's quite nice. Gaining more development points. We're up to 7. That's pretty good. Gary, get in fucking bed. You need to be treated. But yeah, ideology points, quite nice. We do need to hit 16 before we're able to reform again, so we've got a while. We're currently loyalist. I kind of wish I had picked supremacist instead of loyalist, but you know, we all make mistakes sometimes. I like how we have violent conversions and loyalism is pretty much our only tenets. Maybe I should actually work on things that... I mean, I could go for raiding. I just realized I could become a raiding group. Because if I become a raiding group, then, I'd be able to use that tank now, wouldn't I? I think that's what I'll use the tank for. Let's see, where's the nearest place I could raid? So many ancient complexes. People who dislike me. You're my ally, so that's not you. How far is that by car, I wonder? Or, well, by tank. One day. I think we found our first target. We'll let everyone who has the flu heal up first, though, because I don't want to do this while they still have the flu. But yeah, I think we know what we're going to test out the tank on. Barry's been busy rearming all these traps instead of, I don't know, mining like he's supposed to have been doing. I do like how, because it's so cold out, these insect corpses aren't rotting, so that's kind of nice, I guess. I mean, it means that we have more of a chance to butcher them. Rim card trader. Okay, from now on, I'm just gonna... I think I'm just gonna buy all of them and destroy the ones I don't want. We do have quite a bit of them. Nowhere near all of them, I'm sure, but we have quite a bit. Okay, so we got another Happy Human. Is that the only copy we got? No, okay. Happy Human and Helpful Labrador are the only two we need to get rid of. Wait, what rarity are they? Common and common. There we go. I'm just curious how many Rim cards we're missing out on. I don't know how many there actually are, and it's kind of hard to differentiate my shiny from my non-shiny. Maybe I should differentiate them in here by having one side be shiny and one side not be shiny. Let me check. You know what? Let's spend some time just checking the Rim cards. So there's, oh my, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 commons alone. 25, 26, 27, 28, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. And then there's another 45 for the shiny. And each of these can only hold 4. Which is not ideal, because that means it's not going to divide evenly, but whatever. So we would need 12 of these to be completely on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 6 more on each side, basically. No, that's not where I meant to put that. There we go. And we will select all of these and link their settings, and then all of these and link their settings. These ones will say can only have shiny. And these ones can only have, or these ones can only have normal, these ones can only have shiny. There we go. That way we'll have a more visual indicator of how close we are to being finished. And we know that there's just supposed to be 3 empty spots for each side for some reason. Couldn't tell you why. I wish there were just 3 more cards in each set, or 1 less card in each set. Also, this column needs replaced with one that fits my visuals. That didn't even change them. Okay, that time it did. Odd. So this one needs replaced. I don't know if I replace it, will that work? But then it'll just, Here, we'll put one there. And then one there. That way you can see it. You know where it's at. You can see the gigantic fucking pillar. I mean, that's one way of doing it. Even if you have... I mean, hey. Sometimes a giant pillar looks better than a waypoint. In your case, it doesn't sound like it, but, you know, sometimes. Yep, I noticed it pop up. Oh, no, that actually does look pretty good. The way you were describing it, I thought you were just placing it, like, haphazardly and semi-randomly. It's like, well, that doesn't sound great. Okay, so they've gotten immunity. So now we just wait for that to go away. These need to be built still. Yeah, Barry, please work on that column. And these card displays, yes. There we go. Looking nice, looking nice. It's like a gigantic compass. I'm realizing now I should have made these out of wood. Or should not have made these out of wood, I mean. Should have made them out of concrete. Whoops. Watching work be performed. Cool, I guess. Travelers need aid? Oh, kiss my ass. You're not getting anything. Oh, I thought these were all combined, but it didn't work. Okay. I guess because they weren't built yet. Well, we need those corrected. Okay, so we can see here, if I actually want to make this look better, I mean, to be fair, Last, it looks cooler going diagonally than that way. If I get rid of one of these, and then I could replace it with a single regular shelf, I guess, like a plinth. Can I make a plinth? No. Can I make anything even similar to that? Artful display. Oh, what? Is it considered art? Is that why? Yes. So we're gonna make it out of concrete, baby. You almost landed in the ocean? Isn't that where you wanted to go? Would you want to fall and not land in the ocean? Wouldn't that kill you? Oh, that's what you mean. You mean you didn't mean to fall at all. I thought you meant you fell on purpose, but you didn't mean to go there. Oh. Okay, Barry, let's make these plinths before I go. And then we need to choose 2 of these to deconstruct. 1 on each side. I think we get rid of the ones in the corner, maybe? Or, you know, this one and this one. But now we have to decide which creature is so wonderful that they deserve a spot on a plinth. The cassowary. Because it has airy in the name. Perfect. I was really hoping there'd be only one that fit that category. Also, I just slightly made Barry have an awful time by not letting him sleep. Whoops. We will have the Holy Airy cards. So that means that these can't hold the colorful cassowaries because those go somewhere much more important. Outlander Toxin Dump. Oh my gosh, a Resurrector Belt though. I don't want to do it. I hate that mission. I hate having to clean all that shit up. Let's make this a bit more symmetrical. Barry, what are you doing? Oh, you're mining again? Oh my gosh. Come on, man. We need these plinths. They do take a surprising amount of work, considering it's basically just a big rock that we're sitting items on, but whatever. Okay. We'll put it right there. Right in the center of the left side and the center of the right side. So this right here. Also, we need to make these critical. This right here can only hold one thing, and that is the normal colorful cassowary, and then the rare one goes on the right. The shiny one, I mean. Yes. I would love to get another thing in those reliquaries we made. The beret will work. Barry. Okay, yeah, you're going to bed. Sadly, Barry does really want to mine, since I told him to focus on that. I have art at a 4, and there's so many things for him to mine that it is going to take him a while. So I'll just have to keep ordering him to work on the plinths first. 52 years old, 8 in construction. Ooh, tough, but does not want to learn melee. Good at mining. Honestly, if you had a passion in melee, I'd want you. Ooh. Maybe not with the tobacco problem. Oh well. Barry, you're working on art full-time now. That way, you know, once he finishes the plinth, I will tell him to go back to putting it at a number 4 so we can go back to mining. And we will put the second plinth in here. We will... I also want to get a rim card crafting thing, so that when we get to the point where we have most of the cards, we can just craft the ones we need. Because I'm pretty sure we're at the point now where we might be able to actually have a chance at finishing that. And finishing it gives a nice big mood buff to the whole colony permanently. And, that means more inspirations, and more inspirations is good. It also means less mental breaks, which is even better than getting inspirations. So, yeah, we're working on that ASAP. So, yeah, there's 11... I should have just checked the storage group size. I don't know why I didn't. It's 11 on that side, so that'll be 44, and then the 45th is the plinth for each one. Barry, since you're already in there. Bam! Okay. Now we just set this to critical. Okay. So, we can see which ones we're missing. Well, we can't see which ones. We can see how much we're missing. We can't see which ones. So you can see we have a good amount of the common ones. We've got 4, 8, 10, 13, 16, 20, 24. 24 out of 44 ain't bad. We're past halfway. We just need 20 more. But that is too much for me to start crafting them. Because while, yeah, I could probably craft a good bit of them, we need more of the dust at that point, and I don't have enough dust to make 20. But I did promise, time to take the tank out. on a little bit of a raid. So I'm gonna send Sherry, Barry, and Mary. Actually, why don't I have them do it in the normal way so that they actually bring food? Because they will need food. It's a day trip. Form vehicle caravan. Eddie Mark II. Mary can drive. Sherry will be a gunner. And Barry will be the machine gunner. For items, they need food. Too heavy? Huh. Is that right? So if I had just Mary, is this like is this a bug or is this? I'm supposed to bring bakes anyway, not meals. It is a bug. You know what? We'll figure it out anyway. Mary will drive with Barry and Sherry. Assign. I know it says they can't move, but I'm going to assume they'll be able to still. What? Okay, here, let's try something else. Different idea. What if we pack the items in ahead of time? You know what? I think it might be that it just has too much ammo that it can't. Oh no! It totally is that. Okay. That is 100% what it is. Okay. Yeah, we don't carry that much ammo anymore. That was... No wonder it couldn't carry anything. I thought it was a bug. They just loaded that fucker. Okay. Let's try this again now that I've realized my error of my ways. Yeah, okay, now I can carry a lot more. That was just me being stupid. Yeah, you know what? We'll send all the bakes. Fuck it. I hate this game sometimes. Now can we do it? I hate this game. So fucking aggravating. Well, let's find out if that is way overkill or not by sending a tank after a bunch of fucking Neanderthals. I'm expecting it to be way more than necessary. That's the plan, is overkill, which is always a good plan. Oh. Look, okay. I wish I could just attack them. Because, like, what do they have? Oh, nothing good. Sherry's not here to do a good trade, so Harry will have to do it. He gets a little bit of a trade price improvement since he's the leader. It's very small, but he still gets one. Do they have anything good? Do they have anything, period? Have a recurve bow and a volcanic pistol. Have some javelins, an incendiary launcher. You can have the SMG. I don't care about that. Take my shitty pants. Anything that's like too broken for me to wear. Cool, I guess. Thanks. They're making their way there. Oh, no. Yeah, Last, what's up? Did you crash it, or... Oh. I mean, to be fair, sometimes you just want to have a plane, not because you need it, but because it's fun. And having fun is half of the reason you play. The other half is to make it so your friends can't have fun. I don't like how long it took to load that. Okay. For a bunch of Neanderthals, this is actually a pretty well-developed colony. Oh, these are Edekin, not Neanderthals. Whoops. Okay, maybe this won't be overkill then. So how many turrets are we looking at? 4. Okay. Well, let's see what happens when you take a tank to a raid. Is that a mortar? It is. They have more than one? No. I see you have a mortar. We have a tank. Oh, and I'm being raided by Neanderthals. They're angry I called them Neanderthals when they were Edekin. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on, hang on. Hang on. Oh, okay. Okay, the door is open over here, so that'll deal with itself. We'll worry about that later. There we go. Had to at least run over one of them. Uh-oh. What happened to Barry? Oh my gosh, Barry! Barry's not in good shape. Base destroyed. And that increases my relations with everybody by plus 20. Barry, why don't you actually have Mary treat your wounds? While Sherry comes over here and... Actually, yeah, no. Sherry needs to take out this so that the turrets stop working. Is there more power in here? It's like batteries? Yeah. Let's just deconstruct them. Neanderthals are fleeing. There's a bit more here than I realized. I thought it was just that one group. It seems there were a lot of groups. This is not going ideally. I might end up having to reload a save just because of the double raid. Getting raided over here while I was dealing with that other group is really not great. Oh, although they spawn in here, so you know what? I think I'm good. And then there's backup up there. I think I'll actually be fine. Does that say out of fuel? I'm out of fuel. What in the hell happened? Okay, yeah, we're reloading a save. Yeah, getting raided while I'm doing a raid is a dick move, Randy. Like, I've got all my good combat personnel, and Mary, not at the base. And then you're like, oh, now's the time to do a raid. It's also worth noting, I ran out of fuel. That's not ideal. Yeah, what's up? I mean, they are guns. It makes sense. Oh my gosh. What just... Oh, that. No one thinks to expect firearms. With a gun. As most people will do. Come on, turn. How did that guy just get exploded and take no damage? Oh, because he's high on opium, clearly. That's the difference maker. Explode! Oh, his shield belt blocks it. That's why. I would not think a shield belt would work on an explosion, but yeah, sure. Okay. Well, they're fleeing now. Okay. Barry, what the hell? Okay, the base is destroyed now. That one guy just not wanting to die, I guess. Or not wanting to flee, I should say. I'll be honest, the tank feels kind of bad. I feel better ramming into the people with the high-speed vehicle. I mean, the tank is fun, and the explosions are fun, but, like, in terms of actual strength, it's not honestly that strong. It's basically just a mobile, more accurate mortar, which sounds really good, but in gameplay, it actually ain't that ideal. Also, I raided this place, and all I got is some fucking beeswax. Are you serious? I guess there's a bit of jade. But yeah, this was not worth it. There's some components. I guess I mainly just did this to make people like me. So we'll take their components, their medicine. I mean, I don't really care about their shells. We'll take the jade. And that's it. Yeah. But I'm assuming something happened. Fine, sleep on the ground. As you do. Two soldiers, and he'll send a shuttle. But none of those rewards are worth it. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. We're claiming some beds. These are all made out of stone. You serious? Okay, go sleep in your shitty beds, I guess. The flying wolf. Prostheses trader. I doubt you'll have anything that good, but I'll check. Oh, they do have medicine. They need to just wake up, eat, and go back to working on this. Jeez. Or not. Mary, can't you pack more? Yeah, you can. And you'll help with construction. You actually do have a passion for it. It's just not very high. Okay, we'll let him sleep, I guess. He wants to sleep it off because he's in pain. That's why he wants to sleep it off. You know what? I might regret this. I'm reloading a save and I'm just taking him out without the tank. Honestly, the tank takes so long to repair and used up so much fucking fuel that I'm not even sure how we were gonna get back. I was figuring I'd have to build a fucking chem fuel maker. It makes more sense to just reload this save and just tell him, you know what, we'll take out the camp on foot. Not to mention then he won't have a mangled scar on his brain. But that's... yeah, this tank sucks. I'm sure it's good at home defense, but out in the field it fucking sucks. So we'll save it like this. It's going to be a lot harder on foot. Mainly because of the mortar that I hope does not hit my tank. I don't even want to deal with that. What's the range of you? Is that in range? It is. Where are all the turrets at? Last time I was able to kind of just ignore them. Okay, so if I were to put him right up here... Actually, he needs to be in range to shoot the mortar. Oh my gosh. He hit every shot of that LMG. Her going down already is just asinine. Okay, never mind. Okay. Oof. No, Duca, this is me wanting to blow my brains out because this tank that I've brought along is really good at dealing with these people, but also takes a fucking year to repair, and therefore I don't want to use it because I thought it'd be really good, but it's bad. I didn't use it there. This is my first time trying it without the tank, because when I sent in the tank last time, it took so much damage, it was going to take like 5 in-game days to repair it. But it's necessary. Taking out this base without it is not going to happen. Okay. Let's try this again. I guess. Using the tank, and I'm just honestly going to cheat to repair because I don't want to wait 15 in-game days to repair it. That was an unnecessary. Okay. We just used an entire tank cannon on a single fucking wild boar. Yeah, it looks cool, it's just not very good. Because of how much damage it takes. Or rather, how long it takes to repair the damage it takes. Yeah, I'm running over them. It's the fastest way to do things. There we go. Now there's no more turrets. Repair it. You. I don't know why you didn't run away. You're gonna fucking die. Yep. There, we gained 20 relations with everyone. Was it worth it? Hell no. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, I'm not waiting the 5 years it's gonna take to repair that. It's just not happening. It's too fucking long of a wait. And do I take anything from in here? Honestly, I'm not even wasting the time on the jade. It's worth a lot, but I don't care. We're just going. Just go back home. I hate the tank. From now on, we're just using the, armored transport, I guess is what it is. Well, the problem is that for some reason, the tank takes longer to repair than, like, a regular car, which, on one hand, it makes sense because, like, yeah, it makes sense that a tank would be harder to repair than a regular car, but not the amount of difference. It makes sense that a tank would take longer, not, like, 15 times as long. It's not like tanks are that intricate compared to a normal car. They're more intricate, but they're not 15 times as difficult to work on levels of intricate. It's just insane. Little bit of speeding through time. I just skipped the rest of winter there. Gotta love psychic powers. It also doesn't help that the tank has such awful fuel efficiency. It's so bad. So I'm gonna, from now on, I'm using it for defense only. It's never leaving my base. It is the defensive tank. Woo. Had to sneeze and it was really sudden. Well, there we go. It was very expensive. That's the annoying part. So yeah, we're just using this from now on. This one was much more fun. It doesn't have any guns on it, but you just run over things and it works well. There. That works for me. That's now the defense tank. Yeah, it is. Thank you. Not sure why it's the expression. Kind of weird. But, whatever. Hey, good. The insect meat is rotting away. We have so much of it. Man-hunting kangaroos. Do I want to know why there's a bunch of man-hunting kangaroos? There's 42! Okay. I'm saving here. I just need to know. How many of them do you think I could barrel through on the tank? Why can't I... I'm putting little Sari in the tank as well because I don't really care. Okay, tank, can you maybe drive a little less stupidly? That's one. That's two. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why it's driving so stupidly. 7. Oh, those ones didn't die. Here, let's turn around. 8. 9. Oh, that one. These vehicles are so buggy. Here, let's stop counting. It ran out of fuel. Okay, yeah. What else is new? And yeah, Duca, the tank takes damage from running over things. That's why I was mostly just doing it for fun. But you saw how quickly it ran out of fuel? That was half a tank of gas. And that's all it got to do. It got to go around a little bit. Like, it's so bad. I thought the tank would be good, but it's so bad. It's an awful, awful vehicle. That is... We're renaming that thing. Because Eddie does not deserve to have... Like, this does not deserve the Eddie name. This is like... Eddie Mark 0.5. It's worse. Yeah, but it's a tank that can't even do the one thing tanks are good at, which is not taking damage. Like, the whole point of a tank, you know, it's in the name. You're supposed to tank the damage. You're supposed to be able to get hit and be like, that kind of tickled. That kind of tickled. That fucking thing, I went into battle. It didn't get hit by any explosives, but just regular gunfire knocked out, like, all of the parts of it. It, like, got completely incapable of driving just from gunshots, from regular firearms. That thing sucks! It can't take damage without getting way more than it should. It can't deal much damage, except for with the cannon, which is insanely unwieldy. And it has no fuel efficiency. It's a shitty tank. I'd rather just use the little car, the off-road vehicle. Jeep, that's what it is. That makes me really sad, because I was really excited for the tank to do really well, and it did jack shit. It showed me how bad it is. That's all it did. Man, that's upsetting. Oh well. Do we have any gas near us? Okay, we do. I'm gonna hook that and that gas geyser up, and we're gonna get some more power generation. We're also gonna start using them in our freezer. It only has potential in the sense that, like, in the same way that a mortar has potential. I'd just rather use a mortar. We got the industrial generators already. Could recycle. But we don't need to recycle. Recycling is boring. Vampire tank? Do I want to know what you mean by that? I don't think I do. I think... Let's learn how to make some aerial vehicles. Because I want a helicopter. I think a helicopter would be nice. My Eldritch Horrors? None. There are none. I don't have that DLC enabled. It was such a shitty DLC. I tried to give it a lot of good things. Like, I tried to say that it wasn't bad. However, looking back on it, as every day goes by, I realize more and more that was such a shitty DLC. Like, from an objective standpoint, it was fun content, but it should not have been a paid DLC. That was a mod. Like, that was a paid mod, basically. A very well-made mod, but a paid mod nonetheless. I'm sorry, but it sucks. For the price tag, it's awful. If I got it for free, I wouldn't mind, but the fact that I had to pay for it sucks. Because that is, like I said, it's basically a mod, and all the other mods are free. Oh well. Yeah, it is a shame because, like, I kind of saw that coming, though. That's the issue. I think everyone did. Because, like, there's not really a way you can make that is gonna work in Rimworld. Rimworld isn't a horror game. So trying to make it into one is gonna feel like a different game. Okay, let's hook up some gas to our buildings. We'll be able to get rid of these wind turbines as well. Although I think we already can right now. Wow, thrombos. That's fine, Duke. I hope you enjoyed your time in the chat, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. If not, hope you have a good day then and a good weekend. I kind of want to kill these thrombos. I think the tank could possibly work for that, but it also would probably run out of fuel by the time it gets down there, so I'm gonna instead use Eddie. Have a good one, Duca. What happened? You're fine. Sirens aren't known for doing anything bad when they sing to you. You'll be fine. Well, I mean, an RPG is a solution to a siren, I suppose. I didn't even want to hit these fucking kangaroos, but I hit so many on the way down there that it actually broke the car. Okay, fine. I will use the tank instead, I guess. All I wanted to do was run over some thrombos, but apparently the car can't make it through the massive wall of flesh, also known as a man-hunting kangaroo swarm. What do you mean you cannot path down to that area? You serious? Well, hopefully the thrombos come in here. Nope, they're staying down there. Great. Yeah, okay. I can't deal with that. I'm actually pissed. The tank, a vehicle meant to not suffer damage, broke from running over kangaroos. I'm sorry, kangaroos aren't that fucking big. They're big. They're large. And hit them with a normal car, that car's totaled. Not big enough for I ran over it in my tank and now my tank can't drive anymore levels of big. Wow, steel wax knife. Cool. So we're going to use these bear traps to kill off those kangaroos as best we can. And then we're going to have Sherry finish them off. I think Sherry could solo an army of kangaroos. Just in case I'll have Harry there as backup. There we go. She did have her toe removed. I don't want to know how you get your toe removed in that situation, but okay. Why is she repeatedly going back? Whatever. I just had to tell her to move even farther away than she wanted to. Damn, she also lost a finger. The rot stink exposure isn't ideal, but I can't really deal with that yet. Sherry went down. I just want to stop the bleeding. There we go. Okay, we killed all the kangaroos except for a very small amount that aren't, I guess. But we got most of the kangaroos. That gets us a whole lot of heavy fur, I suppose. Now Sherry needs some... She needs a new right foot and left hand. But we've only got arms, I believe. No, okay, right foot. But we do need to do a whole new arm for her. Because we don't have an extra hand, we just have an extra arm. Whoops. Yeah, what's up, Last? You just killed a dragon? Let me guess, with a gun? Or was it with something even more insane? Okay, we're gonna end it there today. Because I don't want to deal with that, so I'm just not gonna save, and I'm gonna reload tomorrow. Have fun shooting RPGs at some more dragons. Make sure you kill a sea serpent the same way. I'll be back tomorrow. have a good one last. Have a good one. Anyone else? I don't think anyone else is in the chat right now. Right, but anyone else who's watching the VOD. Just wanted to make sure there was no one lurking. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good one. See ya.